Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap and welcome to this session. So today in this video we will be discussing your chapter on extension education. Okay, so students, see, as I've already told you that due to some extra classes we are not able to take your live, so this chapter will be recorded chapter, but still if you have any doubt, any query, you can just comment down below and I will try to resolve all your queries. Okay, so let's start this chapter, but before that, this is the schedule of these classes. Okay, if you wanted to note it down, you can just take the screenshot of this, and let's start the today's topic, that is on extension education. Now दिस एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन टॉपिक जो चैप्टर है वो बहुत ही छोटा चैप्टर है एंड प्रीवियसली इस चैप्टर से क्वेश्चन भी बहुत ही कम पूछे गए हैं, राइट? सो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई हैव ऑलरेडी कवर्ड दिस twice in your ARD static series 1 and 2. You can refer to those, as well as what I'll do, I'll try to cover this through the questions. ठीक है, आज क्वेश्चंस करेंगे, उसके थ्रू थोड़ा सा कंसेप्ट पढ़ेंगे और उसको रिवाइज करेंगे, और अगर मुझे लगा कि कोई इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है, कोई इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है जो आपको जाननी चाहिए, आई हैव कम अप दैट थिंग विद द हेल्प ऑफ क्वेश्चन. ओके, आई विल कवर दैट विद द हेल्प ऑफ क्वेश्चन. सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर यू इज द वर्ड extension is derived from. Okay, so here the answer is already written, that is Latin. So what is this? The word extension is derived from a Latin word. Okay, this is derived from a Latin word which means x, that is x plus tensio. Okay, so it means stretching out. So word extension means stretching out. Now what are we stretching out? In extension education, the education, that research, the technology that is happening in the universities, in the research institute, that is stretched out to the farmer's field. Okay, that is the purpose of your extension education, agriculture extension education, I would say. ठीक है, एक्सटेंशन का मतलब होता है कि जो भी हमारी रिसर्च डेवलपमेंट या कोई चीज है जो यूनिवर्सिटी या स्कूल में है, दैट इज बीइंग डेवलप्ड देयर एंड वी वांट दैट फार्मर्स को ये चीज पता होनी चाहिए. दैट इज द पर्पस ऑफ एक्सटेंशन. ठीक है, हमें क्या करना है, उस चीज को स्ट्रेच आउट करना है टू द फार्मर्स फील्ड, ताकि फार्मर्स उन प्रैक्टिसेस को अडॉप्ट कर सके एंड दे कैन गेट बेनिफिट फ्रॉम दीज प्रैक्टिसेस. Clear? So you should remember that it has been derived from a Latin word. Okay, that means stretching out. Clear? Next question says, which of the following is the type of education that is stretched out into the village and fields beyond the limit of the schools and colleges? Now I have just told you about the extension education. Extension education is about the stretching out all the education from the beyond school, beyond university, beyond your higher institute or research institute. Clear? So why we are doing so? Let me just give you the brief idea. In research institute, for example, in case of agriculture extension, our student is farmer. Okay, we need to develop, we need to teach farmer that how he or she can improve his or her yield and can get maximum return. So what for that, this is, for example, is a university that is working, agriculture university that is working, that is developing new technology and new scientific research is being done in this university. Okay, and this is a farmer's field. So what will happen? These farmers don't know what is happening in this university, what the scientists are doing, what kind of new technology has been developed by the scientist. And the research scientists will not go to the farmer. Okay, they are doing their research, they will not personally go to the farmer, visit to the farmer that, okay, see, we have done this, can you do this? Okay, they cannot do. So we need a medium between these two, and that is your extension, that is given by your extension education. And we call in agriculture it agriculture extension education. Now you can see that we are stretching the education, we are stretching the thing which is happening in agriculture universities to the farmers field. That is the meaning of your agriculture extension education. So here the answer will be extension education. Clear? Next, let's discuss about the different type of education. So we have three type of education. First is your informal, non-formal and formal education. Now what does this mean? First let us discuss formal education. So we have all gone through the formal education in our school, in a university, in your college. So the type of education that we receive in these formal institutes like your school, college, universities, these are of your फॉर्मल एजुकेशन, ये क्या है आपकी फॉर्मल एजुकेशन, दिस इज अ पार्ट ऑफ फॉर्मल एजुकेशन. क्लियर. नेक्स्ट इज योर इनफॉर्मल एजुकेशन. नाउ अपार्ट फ्रॉम योर फॉर्मल एजुकेशन you learn so many things informally, like for example you learn how to cook, okay, in your at your home you learn how to cook, at your workplace you learn how to deal with people, okay, at your sport, at your playground you learn how to play the different games, right? So these are the learning, that is the informal learning, that is not happening within any boundary. You are just learning with people, with environment, with your surrounding. That comes under your informal education. Clear. Next we have is non-formal education. Now in between formal and informal we have non-formal education, where our target is a group of people, a target is group of community. For example, here in agriculture our target is farmers, okay, and we need to teach farmers a particular technology, a particular thing. So that comes under your non-formal education. Even sometime you have seen some vocational training is given to a particular community for regarding something, like for example health and hygiene, regarding your adult education. A particular type of topic is being addressed to a particular group of people. That becomes your non-formal education, when we are teaching people not in a formal, not in any educational boundary, and not in informal way. ठीक है, तो इन दोनों के बीच का जो होता है that is your non-formal education. An example here are adult education, vocational training, then your agriculture extension education is also a part of non-formal education. Very important, you should remember agriculture extension education. Extension education is a part of your non-formal education. Clear. Now let's move on to the question. Very easy question. We have just discussed about the different type of education. You have to tell me among this which is not a type of education. Okay, we have discussed about the informal, non-formal, formal. So pre-formal will be the answer, because it is not any kind of education. Clear. Chalo. Next question for you is, which of the following is not the step of extension education? Now we have to we have to impart any education, we have to impart knowledge to the farmer, so we need to follow some steps. Not us, but extension workers. Extension workers need to follow some steps. Now what are these? Basically, as I was telling you, that we need some connection between university and farmers, and that connection is our extension workers, who are taking this knowledge from university and giving them to the giving it to the farmer. Clear. जो लोग यूनिवर्सिटी से इस एजुकेशन को लेके, इस नॉलेज टेक्नोलॉजी को लेके फार्मर्स के पास जाते हैं, फार्मर्स को सिखाते हैं कि कैसे ये होगा, उनको डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करते हैं कि क्या टेक्नोलॉजी है, क्या इंफॉर्मेशन है, क्या एडवांसमेंट है. दीज पीपल आर योर एक्सटेंशन वर्कर्स. ओके, एंड सी टू execute any plan, we need to follow few steps. ठीक है. Similarly in extension education also there we need to follow few steps. So among this, situation, problem, objective, teaching plan of work, evaluation, these are all steps. So answer here will be none of the above. And now let us discuss what are the different steps and what does that mean. Okay. So now this table here shows the different step that is being followed in the extension education process. So first is situation and problem. Okay, now the very first thing that extension worker need to do is he need to analyze the situation, and he need to find out that what is the problem. For example, a group of extension workers visited a village and they found out that the yield is very low of these people of this village. ठीक है, they are getting less yield. Now next what will they do? They will form a realistic objective. Okay, it will be not like कि यार चलो इनकी yield 110% बढ़ा देते हैं. We will promise them कि आपकी yield 110% बढ़ जाएगी. Follow us. We have bring some technology. You don't need to fool farmers. You need to educate them, right? So आपको क्या करना है? Extension workers they set some realistic objective. ठीक है? They form realistic objective. Like for example they thought कि चलो यार 20% तक बढ़ सकती है, so let's form कि हमें yield 20% तक बढ़ानी है. Clear? Next is teaching plan of work. Next what they will do? They will teach farmer that how this yield can be increased by 20%. Clear? That is the third step. Then evaluation. Now the farmers had followed the plan, executed everything, and now the result has come. And now what extension worker will see, they will assure that to what extent this has been followed. Okay, they will evaluate कि कितना % yield बढ़ा है. Clear? That is your evaluation. Next is your reconsideration. What does that mean? Now the extension workers will reconsider. Okay, for example, if the yield has increased by just 10%, not by 20%, so they will reconsider. Okay, क्या ऐसी कमी रह गई थी? What was the lacking behind कि we were not able to achieve 20% yield increase? So again they will set an objective, and again they will teach them. They will evaluate and reconsider, and these are steps goes on, and these are all the steps of extension education. So here we have objective and solution, teaching plan of work, evaluation, reconsideration, and the very first is situation and problem. Clear? So through this diagram you can learn these steps. Next question based on the same for you is, which of the following is the correct sequence regarding concept of extension education process? Now here's the different options in which you have given the sequence that need to be followed by extension worker whenever they are doing extension education. Okay, they are following extension education process. So the right answer here will be, as you can see, first objective and solution. पहले objective में नहीं कूदेंगे. First what we'll do, we will analyze the problem. Okay, so here situation and problem is there, and in the second it is teaching plan of work. नहीं, टीचिंग हम पहले ही टीच नहीं करेंगे, पहले हम ऑब्जेक्टिव भी डिफाइन करेंगे. ओके, एज यू कैन सी इन द, सी ये तो गलती हुआ बिकॉज रिकंसिडरेशन इज द वेरी लास्ट स्टेप. ठीक है, देन यू कैन सी इन द थर्ड सिचुएशन प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है, ऑब्जेक्टिव बनाएंगे, देन व्हाट विल डू, विल टीच द प्लान ऑफ वर्क. Yes, then what we'll do, we'll evaluate and reconsider. So right answer will be your option number C. Clear? Now I hope अब जो steps हैं extension education के वो आपको याद हो गए होंगे, right? चलो, next question is, which of the following is the component of the old एग्रीकल्चर एक्सटेंशन प्रोसेस? ओके, नाउ जो एक्सटेंशन एग्रीकल्चर एक्सटेंशन प्रोसेस है उसके कुछ कंपोनेंट्स हैं, जैसे कि आपके farmers they are one of the component, then your research institute, your scientists, they are forming one component, then your extension worker, they are the third component, right? So अब ये सब components होते हैं एक्सटेंशन एग्रीकल्चर एक्सटेंशन प्रोसेस के. So इनमें से कौन सा नहीं है? I have already told you, farmers is there, extension officers are there, and research institute is there. So right answer will be all of the above. Okay, now we देखते हैं कि old extension system और नया new extension system इनमें क्या difference है. ठीक है, फर्स्ट ओल्ड एक्सटेंशन सिस्टम की बात करें तो यहाँ पे फार्मर्स होते हैं, फार्मर्स कम्युनिकेट विद एक्सटेंशन ऑफिसर कम्युनिकेट विद फार्मर्स, देन दिस एक्सटेंशन ऑफिसर कम्युनिकेट विद रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट, एंड रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट कम्युनिकेट विद your extension worker. So you can see only one directional. Okay, research institute से extension officer या extension officer से farmers, only one directional communication is there. ठीक है, but now according to new model, what is happening, the farmers can directly communicate to the research institute. He can directly go to the research institute and he can ask scientists, okay, this is the particular problem in my field, now you tell me what is the solution. Okay, now you tell me how to tackle it. So today in the new model, farmers are directly coordinating with the research institute with the scientists through different media. For example, you have heard about the Kisan call center. Okay, in the your Kisan call center, scientists are there, their group of scientists sit there and they take the call of farmers and they try to resolve their problem. Clear? So this is it. Then research institutes are directly going to the farmers. Now this there is a method like individual field method. Okay, we have discussed about the different method of extension processes. Then you have there we have discussed about the farm visit method, right? The very first individual and farm visit method, in which the scientist himself or herself is going to the farmer to visit his field. Okay, so here, and also the extension officers play an important role. We know that, okay, they are taking the information from farmers to research institute and from research to the farmers. Clear? So this is your new extension model. Clear? So earlier, due to lack of communication, due to lack of technology, communication, like phone was not there, WhatsApp was not there, but now I have seen in my university that the professor have the group, okay, the research the professor research scientists have a WhatsApp group where there are a lot of farmers connected and they are dealing with their problem in the WhatsApp group. So due to technology, it is easier for farmers to connect with the scientist. Okay, so I have seen many professors, they are dealing with the farmers problem. वो farmers की call लेते हैं, they reply them on WhatsApp, and farmers also visit them personally in the institute as well. Okay, so this is possible due to in advancement in technology. अब तो phone सबके पास ही है, right? सब farmers के पास phone है, so they are calling like for example they are calling agrometeorological department and they are asking that what will be the weather. According they are going for harvesting or another type of practices. ठीक है? So that was about the agriculture extension system. Now question for you is, agri clinic serves the farming community by which services? Now what is this agri clinic? First of all, let us understand this. As for humans, doctors sit in the clinic, right? हम क्या करते हैं? डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं, क्लिनिक में जाते हैं, we tell them what is the problem, what is the symptoms that we are facing, and then accordingly they give us solution. Similarly, we have agri clinics. Now in agri clinics, what is happening? Agri expert, okay, you can say agri graduate or agri expert sits there and he solves the problem of farmers. Farmers go to the agri clinics, he tell these experts that okay, I am facing this problem. Sometimes the farmers take the sample from the field, like for example a particular crop is showing some deficiency system, so he will take the sample to the agri clinic and there the specialist will analyze that kiski deficiency hai, and accordingly they will suggest the solution to the farmers. ठीक है? So here advisory services are also given. If any farmers need advice, तो आपको advice दी जाएगी, farmers को advice दी जाएगी. Then information services, if farmers wanted to know about any information, he wanted to know about any मान लो for example कोई technology develop हुई है, farmers को उसके बारे में पता चला और he wanted to know more information about it, so he will get here. And also technology dissemination is also done through agri clinic. So answer here will be all of the above. Clear? Next question is, the ICAR, that is Indian Council of Agriculture Research, launched an innovative technology assessment and refinement program, that is IVLP during. Okay, now जो भी programs are related to farmers, related to extension, like for example this IVLP, then your training and visit program, then your Atma, then your all the national research project system, national research project system. I think this is the आई थिंक मैं इसको सही बोल रही हूँ, यही होता है या फिर नेशनल प्रोजेक्ट रिसर्च सिस्टम NPRS. ओके, इनमें से ही कुछ होगा, बट जितने भी ये नेशनल रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट सिस्टम लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल आत्मा, एटेक, यू शुड हैव द आइडिया कि ओके ये क्या है, क्यों बनाए गए हैं, कब लॉन्च हुए हैं, थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया होना चाहिए. जैसे ट्रेनिंग एंड विजिट सिस्टम कहाँ पे सबसे पहले लॉन्च हुआ था, ठीक है. सो ये आपको थोड़ा आइडिया होना चाहिए क्योंकि क्वेश्चन पूछे जा सकते हैं इस चीज से. सो फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन आंसर इज 1905. सो इट वाज लॉन्च्ड इन 1905. क्लियर? चलो, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर यू इज द विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज इनकरेक्ट रिगार्डिंग ग्रुप contact method. Now as I was discussing with you that we have also discussed this in I think ARD static series 1 that regarding regarding contact method. ठीक है, जिस मेथड से आपके एक्सटेंशन वर्कर्स और साइंटिस्ट कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हैं फार्मर्स को. ठीक है, तो वहाँ पे हमने बहुत सारे डिफरेंट कॉन्टैक्ट मेथड पढ़े थे. योर इंडिविजुअल फील्ड फील्ड विजिट मेथड, देन ग्रुप मेथड, देन योर फील्ड डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन मेथड डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन, देन मास मीडिया मेथड जिसमें हमने टेलीविजन, रेडियो, न्यूज़पेपर, इन सब चीजों के बारे में पढ़ा था, राइट. तो यहाँ पे आपको पूछा गया है कि ग्रुप कॉन्टैक्ट मेथड के रिगार्डिंग कौन सा स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट नहीं है. ठीक है, फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज द रूरल पीपल ऑफ और फार्मर आर कंडक्टेड the rural people or farmers are contacted in a group in which usually consists of 5 to 10 persons only. So let's see the other options first, other statement first, then we'll decide ki which one is wrong. So next is groups are usually formed around a common interest. Okay, provide an opportunity for exchange of ideas, discussion and on problems and technical recommendations. So see, ग्रुप कैन नॉट बी ऑफ 5 to 10 पीपल, ठीक है, इट इज वेरी स्मॉल ग्रुप. सो ग्रुप जो होता है आपका वो 20 to 25 पीपल का होता है. तो दिस स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग बिकॉज नंबर ऑफ पीपल बहुत कम दिए गए हैं इसमें. सो इफ इट वुड हैव रिटन 20 to 25 पीपल, सो आंसर वुड हैव बीन ऑल ऑफ द अबव. बट हियर रॉन्ग स्टेटमेंट इज योर ऑप्शन नंबर ए. ठीक है. नाउ नेक्स्ट स्टेटमेंट से कॉमन इंटरेस्ट से अगर हम किसी ग्रुप को एड्रेस कर रहे हैं ना तो उस पूरे ग्रुप की प्रॉब्लम भी एक ही होनी चाहिए. ठीक है. दे शुड हैव अ कॉमन इंटरेस्ट, देन ओनली दे विल लिसन टू यू. ओके, यू कैन नॉट कलेक्ट अ ग्रुप ऑफ डिफरेंट इंटरेस्ट एंड देन एड्रेस देम, राइट. सो कॉमन इंटरेस्ट होना चाहिए. देन जब कोई भी ग्रुप होता है एंड यू आर गिविंग सम आइडियाज, यू आर प्रेजेंटिंग समथिंग, सो दैट प्रोवाइड अ प्लेटफॉर्म ऑफ एक्सचेंज ऑफ आइडियाज. ठीक है. तो फार्मर्स अपने आइडियाज देते हैं, एक्सटेंशन वर्कर अपनी आइडियाज बताते हैं, टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में बताते हैं, and that happens in group discussion, right? So right answer for this question will be A. Next question is agriculture technology management agency was introduced as a pilot project in. Okay, your options are given and right answer for this question is 1998 to 2003. So this I have already told you, you have to know about these things. These agency Atma, ETIC and then all the national research project जो भी launch हुए आपको पता होना चाहिए. ठीक है. Then here Atma, what is Atma? Basically it was introduced in 1998 to 2003 in 28 district. ये भी important है. Aim क्या था इसका? To make extension system demand driven, market oriented and farmer accountable. So the objective of this Atma was that your extension education should be demand driven. मतलब कि जो अकॉर्डिंग टू वी हैव टू गिव द एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन, वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड द ट्रांसफर ऑफ नॉलेज टू द फार्मर्स अकॉर्डिंग टू द डिमांड ऑफ फार्मर्स. ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ भी जाके फार्मर्स को जाके बोल दिया. ओके. सी अगर किसी एरिया में फॉर एग्जांपल राइस स्टेम बोरर की प्रॉब्लम है और आप वहां पे जाके बोल रहे हो कि पोटैटो का ये पेस्ट है, लेट ब्लाइट ऑफ पोटैटो कैसे सॉल्व की जाए, तो दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू सॉल्व फार्मर्स प्रॉब्लम. सो व्हाट वी नीड टू डू, वी नीड टू see the demand of farmers and then we need to provide the solution. ठीक है. That is the objective of this Atma. Then we have ETIC. So it is basically agriculture technology information center. So information center में क्या होता है? आपको इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड होती है, राइट. सो सिमिलरली ये एटिक सेंटर होते हैं बहुत सारे यूनिवर्सिटी, ICR यूनिवर्सिटी, स्टेट एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटीज में ये एटिक सेंटर होता है. और यहाँ पे क्या होता है, दिस परफॉर्म एज अ सिंगल विंडो सिस्टम फॉर रिजॉल्विंग द डाउट और रिजॉल्विंग द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ फार्मर्स. ठीक है. यहाँ पे आपके साइंटिस्ट होंगे, यहाँ पे आपके जो रिसर्चर्स होंगे एंड दे विल गिव सोल्यूशन टू द फार्मर्स. ठीक है. तो दिस इज अबाउट एटिक एंड इट वाज लॉन्च इन 2000. क्लियर. चलो, next question is very easy. I have just discussed. Atma was introduced as a pilot project in how many districts? We have just discussed, and right answer will be 28. It was introduced in 28 districts. Okay. Next is the training and visit system was piloted in which of the following state in 1974 with World Bank funding and later on expanded to other states. So TNV program was also launched. Training and visit means there the farmer will get the training regarding different agriculture activities. Like for example, a farmers want to grow mushroom, so he will not just himself do experiment on कि चलो ऐसे कर लेते हैं mushroom उग जाएगा. So he will have to get some training. So this training and visit system was introduced and first it was introduced in राजस्थान. क्लियर. राजस्थान में इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था 1974 में. इंपॉर्टेंट है, आपको पता होना चाहिए. Next is following are used in mass method except. Okay, now we have to address a mass. तो कौन सा मेथड इनमें से मास मेथड है और एक्सेप्ट विच वन इज नॉट द मास मेथड. सो फर्स्ट इज योर टेलीविजन, रेडियो, एग्जीबिशन, फील्ड ट्रिप, ऑल ऑफ द अबव. नाउ फील्ड ट्रिप्स में क्या होता है? इन फील्ड ट्रिप्स अ ग्रुप ऑफ फार्मर्स, फॉर एग्जांपल 10 to 15 फार्मर्स, दे आर टेकन टू अ फील्ड. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल वी हैव एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी, वहाँ पे बहुत सारे रिसर्च फील्ड हैं, वहाँ पे कोई टेक्नोलॉजी डेमोन्स्ट्रेट हो रही है. ठीक है. रिगार्डिंग डिफरेंट वेराइटीज लगाई गई हैं और देखा गया कि कौन सी वेराइटी कितनी ज्यादा यील्ड दे रही है. सो व्हाट एक्सटेंशन वर्कर्स विल डू, दे विल टेक फ्यू फार्मर्स, 10 to 15 फार्मर्स टू डेमोन्स्ट्रेट, टू सी दैट विजुअली दे विल सी okay, how this is happening. There is some बोलने से ज़्यादा असर होता है कि अगर हम उनको दिखाएंगे कि कैसे ये चीज़ें काम कर रही हैं, राइट. तो दैट इज द ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ फील्ड ट्रिप. बट फील्ड ट्रिप में आप सिर्फ 10 to 15 फार्मर्स को लेके जाओगे, उनको दिखाओगे कि कैसे काम हो रहा है, राइट. बट इन योर टेलीविजन, रेडियो, एग्जीबिशन, वहां पे यू विल बी एड्रेसिंग अ मास. ठीक है. सो राइट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन विल बी फील्ड ट्रिप, क्योंकि दिस इज नॉट अ मेथड ऑफ मास कम्युनिकेशन, मास कॉन्टैक्ट का मेथड नहीं है. रेस्ट योर टेलीविजन, रेडियो एंड एग्जीबिशन, दे आर मास मेथड कॉन्टैक्ट मेथड. ठीक है. सो चलो, next question, which of the following is the publication of around 20 pages with the primary objective of giving complete information that the intended reader can apply to their own situation. Now see, few publications are also used. Now हम लोग न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ते हैं, राइट. वी सी पैम्पलेट, बहुत सारे एडवर्टाइजमेंट आते हैं पैम्पलेट के थ्रू, लीफलेट के थ्रू. देन देयर आर फोल्डर्स विच आर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड अमंग अस. आप कभी रोड में ऐसे चलते रहो, कोई कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट है, उसका पैम्पलेट दिखा देंगे, आप पकड़ा देंगे आपको कि ये लो. तो वो क्या होते हैं? दीज आर ऑल्सो पब्लिकेशन, दिस आर ऑल्सो मेथड ऑफ कम्युनिकेटिंग विद पीपल. ओके, दीज आर ऑल्सो मेथड ऑफ स्प्रेडिंग अवेयरनेस अमंग द पीपल. ठीक है. सो एक्सटेंशन एजुकेशन में भी हम इन पब्लिकेशंस का यूज करते हैं टू मेक अवेयर, टू मेक फार्मर्स अवेयर. ठीक है. सो वी हैव ऑप्शन हियर लीफलेट, फोल्डर, पैम्पलेट, बुलेटिन, ऑल ऑफ द अबव. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स सी, यहाँ पे लिखा है अराउंड 20 पेजेस का. सो व्हेन वी हैव अ पब्लिकेशन ऑफ अराउंड 20 पेजेस, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज योर बुलेटिन. ठीक है, उसे बुलेटिन बोलते हैं. व्हाइल योर लीफलेट इज ऑफ ओनली 1 पेज. ठीक है. एज द नेम सजेस्ट लीफलेट, तो एक पेज होगा, उसमें इंफॉर्मेशन बहुत शॉर्ट में दी गई होगी और रिगार्डिंग एनी पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम. सो दैट इज योर लीफलेट. देन फोल्डर क्या होता है? एक पेज को आपने फोल्ड कर दिया 2 to 3 टाइम्स. ठीक है, दैट बिकम्स योर फोल्डर. देन पैम्पलेट इज बेसिकली आई थिंक इट इज द ग्रुप ऑफ 5 to 10 पेजेस. ओके, जब 5 से 10 पेज होते हैं, दैट बिकम्स योर पैम्पलेट. एंड देन 20 पेजेस का आपका बुलेटिन हो जाता है और मोर देन 20 पेजेस का आपका बुकलेट हो जाता है. ठीक है, मोर देन 20 पेजेस लिखा होगा तो दैट बिकम्स योर बुकलेट. क्लियर? So these are also publication method which we are using to educate farmers. चलो, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन फॉर यू. द ICAR इज अ ऑटोनोमस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अंडर. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, आपको पता होना चाहिए कि ICAR किसके अंडर आता है. ठीक है. योर ऑप्शंस आर गिवन: डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर रिसर्च एंड एजुकेशन, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ कॉमर्स, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एनिमल हस्बेंड्री, डेयरिंग एंड फिशरीज, ऑल ऑफ द अबव. बट योर ICAR इज अंडर योर डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर रिसर्च एंड एजुकेशन. ठीक है, इसके अंडर आपका जो आता है ICAR. ICAR क्या है? बेसिकली दिस इज द apex institute which is handling the agriculture education, which is handling which is overviewing the agriculture education, agriculture research development that is happening in different institute. ठीक है, this is the apex body for that. किस डिपार्टमेंट के अंदर आता है? एग्रीकल्चर रिसर्च एंड एजुकेशन के अंदर आता है. Clear? That was all students. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much.